warrior has joined. Welcome back, everyone, to, well, more gold mining. We are going to attempt to find out what's actually in the bottom of this friggin' hole. Alright. We are going to attempt to find out what's actually at the bottom of this. I've been working diligently in the last little bit to actually try to dig my way down. I think I'm actually close to the bottom edge of this freaking abyss now. I've actually tried to widen the hole a little bit, so apparently the biggest thing I keep forgetting is the freaking track how a swing. It's one thing that you can dive it down there, but it's another thing to actually, I don't know, do stuff. Oh, and by the way, thanks for that follow. I do appreciate that. So yeah, we're attempting things. We're going to try to dig down a little bit here and quasi get into here. As soon as we actually start digging the good gold, I think we're going to be fine. Not sure if there's going to be a good gold way tonight or not, but we'll work through it. We're close. I mean, we are definitely close. Oh, yeah, right. I need to freaking clamp down that stupid traco because it likes to move if you're not locked. It likes to move when you don't want it to. Did do actually a gold cleanup just on itself. Yeah, which is kind of funny because it's in an area that says 0. And I do mean 0. At no point is there actually any supposed gold left in this area. But somehow I magically got still 900 ounces. Oh, what the hell. I didn't hit. I didn't hit the parking brake. But I do know once in a while the parking brake lets go on this stupid thing. Some of that high quality technology that we so desire. Straight up. Yeah, we can turn it straight up. I don't think I could do straight up every time, but we are definitely getting down to finding out the secrets of this abyss. I don't think it actually shows too much right now, but parcel 5, it's actually this corner. It doesn't say anything. This one, there's 325 left. This one's 663, 1021. Biggest thing is, though, I'm trying to get down. What I might do is I might actually strip the top layer right now. And I might actually try my damnedest and move the track hoe and try to strip off the top layer. I think if I strip the top layer, I might be pretty good on it. So yeah, I had 27% on the mats. Did a cleanup of 900, which actually got us pretty close to 40,000 ounces. So if we can get some good quality gold out of here right away, we'll be sitting at about we should get our mark 50,000. So the biggest thing tonight is I want to strip off the top layer. I mean, we're pretty much stripped off most of the top layer with that one. But we got 4 here. We got 4 big squares. So I'm not worried about this one, this one, this one at this point in time. That one, not so much. But these are the 4 big squares. So the 4 big squares are showing. That's 15,000, 10,000, 12,000, and 25. So we want to strip off basically. I'll come at this a different way. We want to strip off as deep as we possibly can with these, and then we figure it out from there. I did actually get a front end loader, as you can see over there. That thing is glitched out beyond glitch. It is kind of a special. There's a certain individual I would say that it would be considered as, but we won't mention his name, but you do know him. You all do know him. But anyways, that gifted fellow over there is so gifted that we can't even use him or name him because he launches himself into the trees every time you go to use him. I figured a front end loader would be very usable in this circumstance, but as it turns out, it's a futile attempt. So we'll go on our way with just digging and digging. We are, as Yogcast would say, digging a hole. Which was a very catchy song back in the day. Okay, that's 83, so that should be more than enough to finish this truck. So yeah, we're going to basically try to strip down as far as we can with these 4 plots tonight and see where we sit. If we actually do get a good gold way, we'll see what it takes us. If we can do a more of a count later, we'll work on it. Working down into the hole was basically not really an engineering feat or anything. We were just trying to do it. But again, I do appreciate everyone coming and watching tonight, and do appreciate everyone with the new follows and everything else on Kick, and the new subscribers over on YouTube. And you too, if you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. Best way to support both channels. But yeah, we're going to attempt anyways. We're going to dig down on this one. This one might not actually quite the full amounts that we were looking for, but we're going to dig down on it anyways. I mean, the gold is basically 2 meters down, and then it starts getting much better. So we're going to, I'm just going to attack it like we normally do. I didn't actually look at it to see what all it's gone down to. I guess we should before we get into it. 15,762. So 15.8 basically is what we're looking for. So yeah. No, it's already changed. It's no longer white, it's actually changed. Alright, that's promising actually. Oh, now it's white. And from partially gold to white to gold to white again. The biggest thing is I just gotta get deeper enough. I don't know if I should be taking the top layer off, disposing of it or whatnot, but oh, there we go. That's the end of the night. Well, I did 2,200 yards. See, there's that 935 I was talking about. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. So we'll try to dig probably 6 to 8 meters off that hole. We'll try to dig 6 to 8 meters off the one behind it and the one off to the side, and then from there we got to go in for the bottom side, dig it out from there. The problem is the big guy is a little bit too big for that. I thought about buying the other one, the large track hole, not the huge one that we're using, but the large one, because it has a smaller swing. So we might be able to dig it out a little bit better. I know the huge one does have an advantage in that, but we are still limited. We're still looking at, if we actually mined out these 4 spots, that's 50,000 ounces of gold in theory. So, is it worth doing what we're doing? Yeah, it is. We're 5 days to autumn. We've definitely been playing around with this concept a little bit. We kind of went hardcore with this concept. I'm not worried about digging a little bit off to the side. There's still 1,800 ounces off to the side there. No, get back in. I don't think we're at 15.8 anymore. Oh, we are definitely getting down. Alright, so technically taking 20 ounces out.
A warrior has joined.
Oh, thanks for that follow, I appreciate that. Or subscription, I'm not sure. I'll take a look at it as soon as I get back to the YouTube side of life. And also dump my load here. I see there's a beacon. The beacon tells me that there's broken crap there. Still don't have a mechanic yet. We do have an excavator. That's pretty good. Alright. I have a piston that's going here. I've got a hydraulic hose and the track hose that's going. But mind you, for the amount of dirt I've run, that's all to be expected at this point. We've moved a ton of dirt. Booing. Rolly, rolly. Booing. Still love that there's skid marks on the dirt. Look how the zig and zag happened at the end. Alright, let's park there. That's good. Alright, just going to quickly look at life. Looking at life. Life is looking at me. Oh yeah, that was definitely a follow. Thanks for the follow, I do appreciate that. Okay, so we are wandering around aimlessly in the fields of the gold. It would be interesting to know if we can actually get some decent gold out of the ground here. We're not asking for much. Only 5, maybe 10. We got 2 last time, which is hilarious because, I mean, that was not good ground. At no point was that ever good. And yeah, I am kind of digging down in the corner a bit. If it's good there, it's got to be better lower. It's not like there isn't enough gold or dirt here. There is a ton of dirt here. I don't think we're going to lose 1,000 per freaking truckload though. But if we can get a bunch of the top layer off, work our way down a bit, move across, that might give us a pretty good cleanup in the end. Like I said, not asking for the world, but if we can actually get our gold way in, that is actually kind of huge. Alright, take a look. Oh, we are taking a bit off. So if we just get down, we can probably get down the 10 meter layer. Actually, I think it's 16 meters that we can get down to, so look about there. Biggest thing is just keep trucking. Doesn't matter what it is, just keep trucking. Probably another 3 or 4 truckloads. We will be going to gas it up. And we zoom into perspective. Boing. Well, that didn't work. That boing did not work. Smash my head into the cab and still get squat. Guess I could back in right about here. Let's do that. Let's just back in. That way my swing is nowhere near as much as it could be. Not like I'm doing much in this corner at this point anyways. Actually working more in this corner. Why, you say? Because it's easier to dig down, that's why. Dirt's got to come off anyways, might as well dig it out now. I might be digging more out in the corner now than what I was, but that's hard to say. Somehow we gained an ounce. And yeah, I am aware there's some issues with this truck. I do believe my truck is doing the same weird thing as what the loader was doing. Oh, we've taken a little bit off. Alright, back it up. 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 Do you like backing it up? Alright. I mean, as soon as I get to the good gold, See, look how deep that is. And you look at here. Yeah, it comes up, but holy crap, does it go down? So you say there's gold down there. There's a lot of gold. Are we not getting near as much gold as we once were? Yeah, we really aren't. Nighthawk was where it was at for that, but the sad truth is, so is Pine Valley. We're steady increments. Now, if I can peel off a good layer each time, that might actually be beneficial. I guess it just boils down to working hard and seeing where we go. Driving down and driving down. Might actually want to fill this truck up. That's where my truck was today, and it drives me nuts. I have to fill it up. Mind you, I kept having a sensor go off telling me that I need to fill up my washer fluid today. Didn't know that was even a thing, though it said it was low. And then it kept beeping at me to the point where it's like, you must fill it up. That's fine. Honest truck, it's fine. I'm not using it right now, it's fine. And it's going blink, blink, blink. Pain in the ass it was. Alright. Truck needs some fuel. Truck needs some fuel. Truck needs some fuel. For a second there I was going, where the hell did the track go? I know I had it in the hole before, but where'd it go now? So I would actually like to see about 2, maybe 3,000 ounces disappear out of this spot. Oh, I actually did get full bucket out. I was going, there's no way. Yep. It's basically our lives for a little bit. Just hunker down, dig a pit. Hunker down, dig a pit. Dig more of a pit. Well, if I can dig down a little ways, and then we start working backwards. That should help. We're taking 10 ounces out of her. But at the same time, somehow magically, we've taken 300 ounces out of the other side. Apparently, digging down that close to the edge means that the gold is disappearing out of there too. So, say what you will, we've probably done about 400 ounces between the two of them. I know, I dug down that space so I could dig deeper, but it was working. It was working. Wow, we got 14% on the plant already. We'll see. When it comes time for ending the stream, we'll do a quick cleanup. Not expecting the world out of it, but I mean, if we do get 4,000 or 5,000 ounces out of it, it'd be cool because, oops, not what I wanted. Leaderboards. We're at 76 right now, at 39.9. If we got, there I am. Say we got 10. That'd be 49,950. So right in here. That's not bad. We got to dig down a ways, and we got to get a lot out. And we're going to have breakdowns. We know we will. Alright. So magically, somehow digging in this pit has culminated the fact that we actually got a bit out of the other spot. Still didn't get much out of that scoop. At this point, that swing was not worth it. Alright. Investigated the thump. Just a random thump. Will we ever actually find out what's at the bottom of this frickin' thing? I feel like we're either the Hoffmans or frickin' Rick. Though Rick did find out what's at the bottom of Rally Valley. Really good gold. We're a little ways from Rally Valley depth, though. Think of that. We dig down for a certain depth that we can reach and just keep going. Ooh. The other one turned bright yellow. We're mining the other one, not the one we're working on. 15.7. 98. So, answer the question is, yeah, we're actually mining the other one, not this one. Let's see if I can go a little bit further over. No, she went from bright gold to nothing, so. Clearly, it's not as good as we think. Wash plant belt did break recently while I was working on stuff too. Yeah, it's par for the course. You know, stuff breaks. Stuff breaks all the time. I love the fact that I've only mined about 100 ounces out of this species. Yes, this piece. This lovely piece. But I've mined out almost 300 yards out of the other one. Oh, I'll take a couple of good scoops out of it and see if it changes. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Oh crap. I knew the hose was getting bad. I might as well replace both if I can lift this thing out of here. We have sprung a hydraulic leak. Okay, that's high enough. Okay, we'll move it over where the truck is. Why can't I do a Grand Theft Auto roll out of this? Alright. Shut the machine off. Yeah, I'm gonna replace both hoses. No questions asked. We know it always breaks in the worst opportunity. And yeah, I'm going to run whatever I have here. Okay, we're going to shut this guy down. Not what I wanted. Pick up the truck. We'll fill up the water roll here too. Alright, hydraulic hoses. Let's go with reinforced hydraulic hoses. 2 of them. We do got 5 guys working with us now. We got the conveyor. We got the truck. The overseer. This guy's level 2 and he's a wash plant performance. That adds quite a bit. This guy's new, but hydraulic speed and everything else. Maybe that's the reason why I busted. Fast can we book it downhill? The hell? Those are bulldozer tracks. I said I need hydraulic hoses. The fuck, game? At no point did I say tracks. I wanted frickin' hoses. At this point, I don't even care if I run into the fucking cabin. Equipment store. Parts. I said specifically reinforced fucking hoses. If it gives me fucking tracks again, I'm gonna shoot something. With what? I don't know. We'll have to probably go to War Thunder and pick up like a band cannon or something. It looks better. Looks like more like hydraulic hoses. What the hell did it think that I needed tracks for? Yeah, and I'm going to bin them. Spent more than $680 to buy them, but see it as a glowing light of it's busted, dude. Can I stop the sentry, please? Alright. We're going to do the same to this side. That side was close to busted. This one is. Not sure why I had to move like that to get it off, but There we go. Got both. Many weeks later, I think we've effectively fixed the traco. I mean, it's probably been overdue to get that fixed, but we got it. One thing about it, now that we're not worried about money and whatnot, we're not doing the magnetite separator. So the truck, at this point, can actually basically be parked up by the cabin for when we need it. Because other than that, we don't actually need it. Even if I go to town, I just quickly zip out there and I don't even use a truck. I don't think anything else has really happened. Stock wise, 1187, that's not bad, but I'm going to quickly go for a break and I'll be quickly back. This is the perfect image of my life right now. Just staring up into heaven. Oh, looking at the rocks. Oh, there we are. Back to reality. Where the hell is the freaking dump truck? There it is. Alright, so in theory, we have fixed one major issue this stream. That was fixing the track-o. Just fixing it. If I can go in between the arms and around, I don't have to move the truck again. Yes, questionably. Alright, I don't need the light on anymore. The problem has been severed. Oh, that works way better. Maybe the problem with a lot of my hydraulic control was just the fact the hydraulic lines were getting bad. Does the game think about that stuff? Alright. Just trying to dig down and find. Every time I dig down in the spot, the other square pokes up, saying there's good gold in it. It makes me question everything. See, there it goes again. Now, am I digging this side or am I digging the other side? That's the question I have. And yes, the hydraulic change has made a huge difference. I can really dig now. So, like I said, does it beg the question? We're at 15,630 and 98.5. So we've pulled almost 100 ounces out of there now. I think at this point I'm going to try to expand the hole. Like I said, if I can get 1,000 ounces out of it, I'm happy. It's going to be much of a gold way at this rate, though. Dumpty dumpty dum. And there's where it marks again as the bright yellow. I don't understand it fully. Maybe I just absolutely need to bury it as far down right there as I can. Well, let's try that. Let me turn so I can get kind of a better angle on it. We're teeter-tottering on the edge where I scraped in the first place. And clean out that edge of the corner because then I'll scrape it across. Okay, here we are. There's another truckload. By doing that, did we gain anything out of it? Oh, yeah. Another 30 ounces out of the one and almost 80 ounces out of the other, so that's 110 ounces. Not a 500 ounce truckload, but that's still not bad. And 17%. Time we're done the stream, we might have 25%. At this current rate, there's probably only about 1,000 ounces sitting on the mats. Most of that was down below. It wasn't up top. Alright, kind of gold goodies are down below here. In hindsight, I shouldn't have dug that out because then I could have parked the truck right there. Although technically I still parked the truck wrong. Can't imagine I've been taking too much out of this one. I mean, yes, I've dropped it down a little bit, but there's no way that I've taken that much out of it. Alright, what's it marking? 877. For fuck's sakes, we've taken another 300 ounces out of it. This one we've taken almost another 2. That's not bad. This is almost a 400 ounce truckload. I can say that's actually pretty good. At this point, we should have at least 1,000 ounces sitting on the belt. It would be nice to have a 3,000 or 4,000 ounce cleanup tonight, though. We've had a good solid 1,500 ounce cleanup so far out of here, if the numbers actually mean anything. I don't think this one's going to actually do much. If we take 20 ounces out of here at this point, just for us to get down on it, it'd be a miracle. Oh, each scoop that I get lower like that. %. That's why I slowed up when I drove by, just to see what it was like. Alright, let me park right in here, not like you did before. No, that last truckload, I did not actually see how much I took out of here. I don't expect too much. Why did that one mark yellow again and then go white? Were the two connected? In some ways I expect yes. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. After this truckload's full, I'm gonna have to take a look. If all I have to do is the top part, make my life a whole lot easier. I suspect there's still going to be about 6,000 to 8,000 ounces but down there. Mind you, we didn't start with that much in the first place. Although Taking this spot out from the top, man, did we ever drop the other side? It was maybe dropping 20 or 30 ounces of truckload out of the corner there, but I ain't dropping anything like what we're doing here. This score is technically richer than what that one was. Alright, let's take a look. 877. That's huge. This one's already at 15-1. So we've taken 2 out of the one and 1 out of the other. So in theory, this might be already a 3,000 ounce cleanup so far. Oh, we got a good quarter of this out of here now. Still can't believe how much I've actually taken out of that one corner. I've taken a lot of dirt out of one corner. I don't know what we're having problems with. Kicking the one side. No apparent reason. The only problem with digging at the bottom of the hole is you gotta basically make a big enough spot that you can actually dig out, because the machine has to swing. So I was kind of wondering if I could do a smaller unit in the bottom of the hole. Doesn't have the reach the other one does, but it has a smaller swing, so if you got the big one on top digging it out, if a smaller one at the bottom, it might work out in the end. wide sprung. That is my maximum depth. I mean, that's pretty impressive maximum depth, but not necessarily in the end. Actually, it doesn't matter if I take off that depth for the other one too. What am I really gaining? A little extra? Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I can afford to take off a little bit off the side on that one too. One more bucket and we're golden. Now I'm curious. 87.66. 14.76. That's almost a true 1,000 ounces taken out of that one. We might actually make it. We're probably between 2,000 and 3,000 ounces sitting right there right now. Alright, there we go. Okay, what's the issue now? What is that glitch? Why do I feel like that's kind of falls in the category of name that glitch? No idea, but I think I got fixed. Oh no, it's not marking bright gold anymore. And oh no, the water source dried up. Good thing we are not dependent on a water source. There was one guy in the forum that says they still use the pumps even with... They buy the water tower and they just use the pumps. They don't buy it. I don't get it. I don't understand that part of it. Water is cheap in the grand scheme of things. It costs way more to run the pump than it does buying it. I know I was, but that's only because I was trying to cut down costs and water wasn't flowing or was flowing at that point. It was like, I can make this work. That's how I know it doesn't work. Oh, we're at 21%. I have no idea what that 21% might actually mean, but oh wait. I was gonna say that didn't close all the way. I've had that happen before. Get halfway back to the wash plant and you find out that all the stuff you did have is no longer attributed to it. Actually, you know what? That's what. I'm just going to back up a bit. That way I can take a chunk out of this corner and mine it out from there. I'm kind of curious whether or not I'm actually mining anything out in this corner. Like, we've been going, I would say, fairly hardcore at this spot. I don't know how much we actually got. How much have we mined? Okay, never mind. We've mined out quite a bit. Holy crap. In 2 truckloads, we've probably taken down another 1,000 ounces. So, low key, we've actually done really well. Probably another 5-10 minutes we'll do a cleanup and see. I'm kind of actually excited at this point. I think we've done at least 2,000 to 3,000 ounces, which is better than what we had before. But now that we're actually mining into this stuff, the fact that we've dropped 1,000 ounces in that short period of time is huge. There we go. Alright, took a little bit more out of that corner. I think it was mostly garbage material anyways, but what do we have now? We're at 876 with that one. We're at 1298. So we took another 300 ounces out of there. Just in the corner. I feel a little bit better about this now. It's not like we're taking 20, 30 ounces here, 20, 30 ounces there. We're actually doing much better. I'd say I'd probably let's maybe shoot for 2 more truckloads. Shoot for 2 more truckloads, and then we'll do a cleanup and see. I feel a little bit better about this. I don't think we're gonna do like our 900 to 2,000 ounce cleanup. I feel a little better about taking off the top of this main area. Like last time I was going, yeah, it should be a big cleanup. But redirected and then redirected again. I think for the most part, if I actually can get down and if I can clean up, if it says I cleaned up another 500 ounces, I think I'd be pretty happy by that. Because that might mean we did about 4,000. I mean, I'm not really still expecting the world here. I mean, are we finally getting down and finding out what's down here a little bit? Yeah. This one was what, 15.8 when we started? So anything 15.8 and minus is all just gravy. So what is here? 12.98. So we go down another 200 ounces. That is almost 3,000 ounces gone. So that's total right now 2,700 ounces we've taken out of here. And with the efficiency of the plant and everything else, that should be around 2,000. Let alone the other amount that we had in there before. Oh, and the 1,000 odd that we took out of the other one. One more truckload. We'll do the due diligence. We'll do one more main truckload. I don't know what this might give me or whatnot. Might not give me very much. Mind you, taking off this corner the last time kind of reaped rewards, didn't it? Just digging down did. Alright, we shall see real quick what this actually does, if anything. I'm assuming it's going to do something, but what that something is, don't know. Alright, one last truckload. What do we do? 12.4. So we took out another 3. That one hasn't changed. So 12,400. We still have half a block, so chances are we still clear out another 3 to 4,000 ounces. Like I said, actually, truth be told, I'd be happy with 3,000 ounces on this cleanup. Kind of a goal. That'd be about 25% of cleanup. Probably a lot better than 900 ounces I did the last time. Alright, we'll let that run. Run it is. Yep, let's just watch for a second and see what it does. I'm kind of hopeful it's going to be between 25 and 3. Anything more than that, just the added bonus at this point. Kind of expecting to see more. Oops, not what I wanted. More of a cleanup. But at the same time, if we got, that'd be about 42 to 44. So we're anywhere from 71 to about 66, 67. Oh, Andre's back in it. Cool. Yeah, it's just about done. But if we do the Screaming Shucks on the gold map, we clean out straight across on 180, 181, 206, and straight across on 205. That might be another 10,000 ounces just right there. Then we got to figure out how to get down to it, which is what I'm trying to do. I tried to do the front end loader thing, but I'm thinking I might actually try a smaller excavator and see if I can work my way down from there. That might be a better option. Alright, she is done. Alright. For now, good joink. We'll start with the wave table and the gold nugget here. I know, you guys rarely ever see this thing ever 100%. One of these times I should try to actually push it to 100. Just to see. Alright. There we go. Button was hard to push. Alright, the pail's already going up way higher than it did before. Yeah, I was pushing about 32% pails. It's gonna be a 50% friggin' pail. Nope, higher than that. 60? Yep, 60. Alright, that's a damn good pail. Oh, I guess I should have picked up one. Should have picked up this one. Focused on the frickin' grates and didn't even think about the other. So 28. We'll be pretty close to a 40% wash on the on that side of it. Only need 12% more. Well, I might do 14 each. Yeah, it might only be 8. What do I think about it? Alright. We'll get the rest of this all figured out here. I think on that row's good. Alright. It's actually all I can do. $32.40 is basically what we're shooting at. 37%, huh? Alright, let's finish this up first. For the next stream, I will focus on getting that all prepped and done. Between the last 3 sections, let's see where we sit. Alright. Turn it on and see. Is there gold in it? Yes. How much? We don't know. Not as much as we expected. Fuck's sakes, that was pretty terrible actually for how much gold it said it was taken out versus what we got. It was only 17. Expecting 25 to 3. We're quite a ways down now. This ground is shit compared to what it says it is. So that's 72. 10 would push us to 52, which is up here. I have a long ways to go. But unfortunately, that is it for me tonight. If you guys have enjoyed it, or new here, or been around for a while and just not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Best way to support both channels. The YouTube side is below the video, and I'll scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say he is deeply concerned about the depth of this ground. I mean, for once in my life, I think I'm in the same boat. It's like this is more of a challenge than I was expecting. So I'm gonna have to wait and see what comes of it. But anyways, regardless of all of it, smack him upside the head and push that button. Then also flip over the kick side and hit the subscribe and follow over there. The best way to support the channel. And we do have a couple things in the description below on the YouTube side. And that, of course, is the sponsorship we have. We have a sponsorship with Red Dragon. I use them personally. They are fantastic apparels. And what they do is just, to me, is a grade above everyone else. It's comfortable, ergonomic, and lasts, I wouldn't say ever, but it does last a long time. Longer than the rest of them. I mean, Logitech I got a month out of. Red Dragon I got 5 years. Something to be said about it. They are a bit cheaper, but they last longer. Anyways, you can get a bit of a discount off using my link below. Plus, not only that, but if they have in-stock items and everything else, there is a little bit better than that. Using my referral code, you can actually save a little bit, plus, the more you get, the more you save. So, make sure to check that out, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching.